Hey everyone, something a little bit different to round out 2021. I've decided to do a channel update video to reflect on the last 12 months of 7 out of 10, to maybe have a little chat about what 2022 is going to hold in store for the channel, and also just to say a huge thank you to everyone who's watched over the last 12 months. Hello Kat, do you want to be on camera? Why do you always do this? Obviously 2021 has been another total shit show of a year, and I really hope that everyone out there watching has managed to keep safe and healthy during these terrible times. But for 7 out of 10 for the channel, for this little hobby project that I've been pouring nearly a decade of my life into now, it's been a really fun and quite successful year, I would say. We are coming up to the 10th anniversary of this channel, which is kind of wild. Has it been 10 years? I guess it sort of has. I started the channel in March 2012. At the time I was running a video game website, more of a blog really, at university called Gamer Nation, and I started the YouTube channel after I bought a terrible little Hauppauge capture card, I think they were called, and basically started to make videos to complement the content I was writing for the site. At the time it was called UK Gamer Nation. 7 out of 10 as a name and a concept didn't come around until 2017, I don't think. So either way, it's been around 5 years since I've been doing 7 out of 10, and also 10 years since I've been uploading videos to this channel, which is absolutely wild. However, 2021 was different because this was the first year that I actually stuck to something resembling a regular upload schedule for 12 months. In August 2020, I gave myself the challenge of trying to upload a new video every single week, not to obsess over things, not to try and make every single video perfect, just to try and aim to get something on the channel that I enjoyed making every single week. This year, I managed to do it from January to December. Most weeks, including this video, I have released 37 videos in the 52 weeks of 2021, which is more videos than I have released on this channel in a 12-month period since I started it in 2012. So I'm going to go ahead and say that as far as I'm concerned, even though the channel's been around for the best part of a decade, 2021 was probably the first year where I felt like I actually put effort into it in a way that was fun for me. If you look back at some of my old videos, I'm chasing trends. I'm trying to beat the algorithm. Over the past, well, since August 2020, really, I've just been making shit because I want to make it. And honestly, it's been so much more fun. And the stats have kind of reflected that if I'm doing stuff that I find interesting, people are coming and they're watching it too. Got some nice metrics for 2021 here. This year I got 84.9 thousand views, 4.9 thousand watch hours, 614 subscribers, which is absolutely wild, and, which is incredible to me, in 2021, I actually made money off the channel for the first time. Now, I only got one payment from Google. I think it came to about £58. But do you know how exciting it was when I got paid £58 for doing this bullshit? I've been doing this bullshit for a decade, and this year it became sort of financially viable. I mean, I'm doing this as a hobby. I got paid for having fun. £58. That's great. And at the moment, I've got like 30 additional quid sitting in Google's pockets. I can claim it when it hits 60, but still, this year I've made around 80 to 90 pounds from the channel. So thank you for watching, thank you for sitting through adverts. It may not be a lot of money, but it means a lot to me. Just to compare those figures to last year I did get more views, however watch time, subscribers and revenue was much lower. I actually only got monetized last November as a result of the Fuser video getting a load of views for some reason, and YouTube requires you to have 1,000 subscribers, which I hit in 2019, and 4,000 watch hours in the course of 12 months. So in 2020 I reached that milestone, and in 2021 I was able to hit it again without actually having a video that got as many views as that Fuser video did. So last year that Fuser video hit 17,343 views, and in 2021 the most views I got was 10,000 for a very old Ollie Ollie review that I did in 2019. That game keeps getting deep discounts on the Switch, and every time it does, I think every time it's like £3, everyone comes to my channel and watches that review, which is really nice. My top 10 most watched videos of 2021 were primarily reviews from previous years, which I think is quite interesting because it proves that a lot of my reviews have a longer tail on them than I normally expect they will, especially if they're on Nintendo Switch. The most successful video I did in 2021, for instance, was my Overboard review, which has gotten quite a lot of views and ticks up every time Inkle put it on sale on the Switch. I'm proud of that review. I'm happy to see that it's the 8th most watched video of the year. In general, I'm just always surprised that people are watching, so whenever I see older videos kind of shoot up and get new subscribers in because of it, I think it's quite exciting. It's nice to see those videos in the top 10, and to be honest, it's nice to think that any video I do could potentially have a bit of a lifespan to it that goes beyond the year I make it. Speaking of, that Doom Clones video I did in 2020, and I had every intention of making additional episodes for that series, and I will. If anyone's watching and wondering where the next episode of Doom Clones is, it is coming. I've been writing it for 12 months. It's just, I mean, look at the Game of the Year videos I do, the 12 months late. The reason is that I start writing and then I get distracted by other projects and I'm like, oh, I want to do that, and I'll do those other projects really quickly, and then something else will come along and videos will remain on the back burner. So I've got an indie demo disc that I'm halfway through making, second and third episode of Doom Clones, half written. They are coming, just need to try and work on getting that pipeline smoother, trying to get things out on a more regular basis. That's one of my biggest things I want to do. I also have a retrospective about the Dead Rising Wii port that I've been writing since October 2019, and I am determined to get that out in 2022. If I haven't by this time next year, I don't know what, I'll delete the channel. And in general, in 2022, I'd like to do more retrospectives about older games from that generation, from the PS3, Wii, Xbox 360 era. I want to do videos about games from that era that aren't just mid-tier masterpiece episodes, which I love doing. I do love doing mid-tier masterpieces, but I just think that that series is more, not throwaway, but it's more about just kind of playing the game for an hour or two, kind of getting a vibe, having a few funny moments or whatever, cutting it together like a gameplay, whereas I'd like to do long retrospectives where I kind of focus on why did this game come about, who made it, what's it like in the modern era, why was it important back then, etc, etc. I also did secure, you can sort of see it there, a PS2 recently, so I want to talk about some PS2 games, so that's what I'm going to try and do this year. Going to try and do more substantial retrospective style videos alongside Doom Clones, alongside indie demo disc, alongside mid-tier masterpieces, and of course alongside indie reviews, and also the odd commentary video about the industry, the Some Loose Thoughts kind of series, as it were. I do enjoy doing them. I only missed one Nintendo Direct this year because I just started my new job and I was knackered and I didn't have time to do it, so sorry if you missed out on my opinions of one of the indie directs. But in general, I just wanted to say a huge thank you to every single one of you who've watched my videos this year. It really does mean so much. I make these videos for me. I enjoy making them. I find the process of writing and recording and editing to be very soothing, to be very comforting. So the fact that people come and then watch that output is really flattering and quite humbling. So thank you for watching, for leaving comments, for liking, for sharing, all of that garbage YouTube content nonsense. It does mean a lot to me whenever people leave comments. I read them all. I like to respond to the majority of them. What's really nice is it feels like I've got this very small community of people that always engage in really insightful ways. A lot of you will leave comments that offer fresh perspectives on something I've spoken about, or you'll recommend other games to me, or you'll just let me know what you think about the video, and all of that stuff is really lovely and really appreciated. You're all very nice. It's nice. Thank you. So here's to 2022. Again, thank you for watching. I hope you have a fantastic New Year's. I hope that 2022 isn't as much of a garbage fire as the last 2 years have been, and I will be back very soon with a ridiculous video that I've been working on for a few weeks. But yeah, it's gonna be I bought a costume off Amazon, and Yoli was very surprised when that arrived, so that will be my tease for that video. Should be out in the next week or so. Anyway, see you later.